There we go. Now maybe you guys can hear me. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. And we are going to be talking about this build. Let me go on Discord, let everybody know I'm live. Give me 1 second. Hey, everyone. What is the machination build? I don't even know what to call this thing. The Mazel Tools MAXOTL Machination Steel Machination build is live. Come check it out. That's www.twitch.tv/the Dr. Sadistic. Alright, there we go. So, now that that's done, let's talk about this build, shall we? So, this has been probably one of the hardest builds I've had to work with because it's so picky. Like, for this to work, I could have 0 lightning resistance. As a matter of fact, I needed to have negative lightning resistance. But I didn't want to sacrifice having negative resistance for, losing other resistances. So I have managed to get all of my resistances capped, including my chaos resistance, which I've got increased chaos resistance. And as you can see, my lightning resistance is actually negative 170%, which is the key to making this work. So let's talk about this shield. Corrupted Soul, 50% of non-chaos damage taken bypasses energy shield, and you gain 15% of maximum life as maximum energy shield. Alright. Divine Flesh, all damage taken bypasses energy shield, 50% of elemental damage taken is chaos damage, 5% to maximum chaos resistance. So, all elemental damage, or half of all the elemental damage, is chaos damage, but you get more chaos resistance, like more maximum chaos resistance, which is how I'm able to go above the 60% cap. Eternal Youth, 50% life regeneration rate, 50% less total maximum life recovery per second from Leech. Energy Shield recharge applies to life. So my Energy Shield doesn't recharge itself, it applies to my life. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any Energy Shield recharge, which is why I've got Romy's Concoction Flask. And, which is also why I have the Cinder Swallow, because that is basically my flask recharging, or my energy shield / life regen. Back on this Everlasting Sacrifice, this one was the one I can't get this one to work as well as I'd like it to, but when you reach full energy shield, it sacrifices all your energy shield to gain 5% to all maximum resistances. So instead of having, 75 or 79, 75, you'll have 84 and 80, which isn't that big of a deal. Immortal Ambition, energy shield starts at 0, cannot recharge or regenerate energy shield, do 5% of energy shield per second. Life leech effects are not removed at full life, which means when you're leeching life, it's just going to keep leeching your life no matter where you're at. And then Valpak, total recovery from life leech is doubled. Maximum total life recovery per second from leech is doubled. Life regeneration has no effect. So, basically, it's taking all your energy shield. It makes your energy shield useless because it puts it all in life. But then, it has a Valpak, which, makes it to where you do double life leech and double life regeneration, but there isn't actually no life regeneration. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. So how did we get our resistances below Like, how did we get it so low? Well, you know, it starts off with the negative 60 value. Then we've got these two rings, which, you know, further decrease our lightning resistance. That's the only purpose of these rings. Like, yeah, increase rarity of items found, increase quantity. That's cool and all, and I'll get a lot more. I'll get some, you know, some better drops, hopefully. But that's not why we're using it. We're using it to get that negative lightning resistance. And, you know, this gives us a total of 50 more negative lightning resistance. Then we've got, you know, the Mjolnir's Gravel. Now, everything works because of this armor. This armor gives us 166% increased armor and energy shield, which, remember, energy shield means nothing to us. We're really just using it for the armor. 87% to maximum life, which is always good. Deal no non-lightning damage, which means all the damage we deal has to be lightning. Now, our armor also applies to lightning damage taken from hits. Lightning resistance does not affect lightning damage taken, but this is like the coolest part of this whole build, is nearby enemies have lightning resistance equal to yours. So basically, we got all the way down to negative 170 lightning resistance. All the enemies are going to have negative 170 lightning resistance. Then, of course, like, we've got Mjolnir's Gavel, and we've got Arc, Awakened added lightning damage, and I stuck Energy Leech support, which is going to try and get some more leech using, you know, the... I might take this off. I don't know if it's actually doing anything. Precision, Assassin's Mark, Fortify, and Shield Charge. You know, we get Fortify when we Shield Charge. That's basic. When we hit a pack of enemies, we get Fortify, which is what we want. All right. Then we've got, of course, Cyclone, which is where we proc our Arc. And, of course, we've got Arc, we've got Cast on Critical Strike, which supports Arc and, you know, of course, our Cyclone. Increase critical strikes, so we have more critical strikes. Awaken added lightning damage is always necessary. And then, of course, we got Inspiration, which is going to make it to where if you know, I'll take this off. Basically, our Cycloning uses no mana whatsoever. So we can just Cyclone nonstop. And, you know, even though we've reserved 897 of our 962 mana pool, we can just keep going nonstop. And as you can see, our inspiration charges don't go down because we can cycle nonstop, or we can cyclone nonstop, and our stages don't drop, which is going to be important because that increases the area effect and the damage. Now, of course, we don't really care about the damage from Cyclone because we're just using Cyclone to proc Arc. Alright, let's go ahead and look at our passive tree here. I was going to use a champion for this for the extra resistance and the extra armor and the life, but that wasn't really pragmatic. It greatly hurt our DPS. What we ended up doing was we took Mistwalker for the elusive, and we take no extra damage from critical strikes while we're elusive. And then we've got the Unstable Infusion, which gives us, you know, maximum power charges and you know, it increases our chances to get power charges. Of course, the critical strike multiplier per power charge is huge, and damage from our critical strikes cannot be reflected. So this basically helps us out a lot with reflected elemental damage. All right, then we've got a Watcher's Eye, which we use Wrath. So because Wrath, you know, it increases the lightning spell damage. This actually gives us increased lightning damage while we're affected by Wrath. Alright, then we've got Crimson Tide. This is a big one. Negative resistances. This is really the only... I mean, obviously we wanted the Thread of Hope so we could get these passives without, you know, having to allocate the entire tree for them. They're all huge, huge for lightning damage. Alright, then we've got our Militant Faith, and this one basically, you know, increased elemental damage per 10 devotion, and this gives us Inner Conviction, gain power charges instead of frenzy charges, because we're trying to get as many power charges as we can to do more lightning damage. Alright, then we got another Thread of Hope, Crimson Jewel. This one we really didn't, like, there wasn't a whole lot of passives we really needed. We really just did this for the negative to lightning resistances. And of course we needed Sovereignty to run all the auras that we wanted to run. Alright, then we bring ourselves over here. Alright, we've got Disorienting Display, Overshock, and we actually don't use Storm Drinker. I could use Storm Drinker, but it's not gonna help us that much. What we really needed was the Disorienting Display and the Overshock. And then of course, Born of Chaos, so we do more, so we get more Chaos resistance. And we got Born of Chaos again for, of course, the increased lightning chaos resistance. And then we have another Thread of Hope for the negative resistances. And we really only needed this for the maximum power charges and depth perception. We didn't really need depth perception, but we did need to get enough dexterity to run everything. So this really helped us get the dexterity we needed. And of course we got acrobatics and phase acro. So that is the mechanics of this build in a nutshell. Now we can take a look at our equipment here. And I don't know why I keep bringing up everything but the equipment. Got Mjolnir's Gravel. We've got, Chaos Resistance, Maximum Life, and increased armor, because armor is one of our biggest points of defense. This gives us Commander Steel, just increased block damage and increased, damage per 1% block, to block damage. Just, another defensive layer since we're holding a shield anyway. I might change this passive. I don't know. 50% of lightning damage from hits taken as fire damage. We want as little lightning damage coming to us as possible. Of course, we get life gain per enemy hit by our attacks, which is good for the regeneration. Then we got gloves, just basic chaos resistance, maximum life, 90% increased armor. I want to show you where my armor is sitting at. My armor is actually sitting at 1291. And estimated physical damage reduction is at 12%. So that's, we've got a 40% chance to dodge attacks, a 30% chance to dodge spells. We have 800 life regen per second. And, maximum energy shield is 999. But, of course, because of the machination, we don't actually use that. Then, of course, we got, a really, really nice Stygian Vice that gives us resistances and life. A jewel that gives us more strength, and, well, basically this is just critical strike and more life. Then we've got, and I'm going to be running a lab to try and get a better enchant on these, but we've got fire and cold resistance, maximum life, and the big one was we got a 14% chance to gain onslaught for 4 seconds per kill. So this is where we get onslaught from. So that is this build in a nutshell. Of course, we've got some cast when damage taken loops, because anybody that knows me knows how much I love my cast when damage taken loops. And we've got Steel Skin and Orb of Storms on cast when damage taken, and Wave of Conviction, Summit Chaos Scourge, and Blood Rage. And the Blood Rage will actually, all of this is designed to help us increase damage when we take a hit, basically. Then, of course, we got Wrath, Herald of Thunder. We've got our Enlightened support, so we can run all of our ores, and then we took Purity of Fire, because without it we weren't getting enough fire resistance to cap it. So I got a tier 16 map. It's the Necropolis map. We're gonna go ahead and run that. Now, what I have found is for mapping, this build is top notch. It's really, really good for mapping. The problem is it's not very good at single target DPS right now, but as you can see, like, for mapping, it's fantastic. Like, it melts enemies. And of course, because of Herald of Thunder proccing, it does, a lot of times we won't even need to attack, but of course, cycloning is free, might as well cyclone. now we do activate Blood Rage. You guys will watch my health fall really, really quickly. It's because of Blood Rage. I have not fully decided whether or not I'm going to keep Blood Rage on my cast with damage taken loop or take that off for something else. Maybe I might do away with that particular cast with damage taken loop and add like an Ancestral Protector or a Decoy Totem just to help with that single target, because bosses are eating me alive. But this is, in essence, probably, I would venture to say, the best use of... Yeah, I'm going to keep leveling this up. This might be the best use of the Machination Shield. So... yeah, of course we got Val Arc, which is huge. Oh yeah, I was going to put a dadgum... Not Minion League, start normal. Save. I don't need all that stuff showing up on screen. Ooh, a Primordial Staff. Look at that. I mean, I've probably got 20 of those, but it's nice to have. So as you can see, like, you know, it is proccing damage really, really well. It is clearing very well. And I'm, you know, completely forgetting about my flasks as normal. Flasks are important to this build, just for the increased damage, the increased speed. Now, you see how it maps, and you know, of course, I wasn't even mapping with flasks, but now I'm going to show you the big problem. Well, no, I'm not going to show you now. The big problem with this build is the bossing. I mean, this doesn't seem like it's that bad, but you know, it needs to be better. I need it to be better. So we're gonna Maven's Invitation, the Forgotten. Ooh, I'm not gonna do Maven's Invitation with this build. I am happy with the results. I did kill that boss pretty quick, but and I didn't even use the Assassin's Mark or the Val Arc on that, so that's pretty good. So, you know, it is quite effective for mapping. It is quite, you know, the single target is still probably where I need the most work on this build with. But as you can see, as far as mapping is concerned, you know, mapping is very comfortable, very smooth. This is not a league starting build by any means. This was... I had to do a lot of very, very, very targeted crafting to make this work. And specifically, I had to make sure that nothing that I had on gave me any kind of lightning resistance whatsoever. Everything was designed, of course, to take all the lightning resistance off of this build. Like, lightning resistance is the bad guy in this build. As a matter of fact, the more negative lightning resistance we have, the better it is. Alright, survive. I don't actually need this, but we're gonna go ahead and Ruin sucks. But yeah, as you can see, ultimatums, no issue. I run ultimatums really well. Energy shield, this is actually useless. I actually wish the chaos resistance on this is amazing, so I was kind of hoping I was going to get like one of those little dudes that follow you around that do chaos damage. But apparently I'm not going to get the chaos cloud. Alright, this is basically a useless ultimatum. I'm not going to keep wasting my time with it. There's a map over here I have to go pick up. Yeah. So we made the Mahabagabagaba. We gotta learn. I've got to learn how to pronounce that. One monster left. It's all the way over here. Let's go kill it. No, it's not. Where are you, monster? Oh, there they all are. What's up, guys? And like never, I don't have any portal scrolls. So let's go ahead and just go over to the portal here. All right, so let's work on saying the name of this shield correctly. It is Mahuzadl's Machination Steel Kite Shield. Mahuzadl. All right, I feel good about it now. All right, increase minion damage. Yeah, I know. I have like tons of these. Let's stash all this stuff. Dump. Boom. And we're gonna run another map with it. I'm gonna do this. I'm debating whether or not I want to keep Cinder Swallow or use this. It feels better with the Cinder Swallow on, so I'm probably gonna keep the Cinder Swallow on. It's important if you're gonna use this build. It's very important not to use the flasks that add elemental resistances. That would be bad. I'm thinking about substituting in a Lion's Roar. But I don't do any melee attacks, so all right, let's run another map here. And I really need an Arachnid's Nest. I don't know why I don't have one. Okay, apparently I haven't gotten the bonuses or anything off of this. So let's oops. Let's go ahead and alch this. Increase monster movement speed, increase monster attack speed, players gain reduced flask charges, recovery of light. Okay, so that would probably be a bad map for me to run. Monsters poison on hit. Do I have a flask that removes poison? Removes curses. I don't have one that removes poison, so we're going to skip that one. Vulnerability, monsters poison on hit. Reduced chance to block. Players have 30% less armor. This one should be okay. We're going to run this one. Let's get that bonus on there. And let's run... yeah, let's just run it. Let's go. Let's go, peeps! Let's go ahead and get our Atlas bonus and all that stuff. I will say this is a really good ultimatum farmer, because it does an incredible amount of damage, and I'm gonna skip the rest of it, just because I want to continue on with the map. The Endurance, a vivid crimson jewel, cool, and let's pick up the portal scroll because I always forget to take them with me. All right, let's go. Now, as you can see, I'm off-screening enemies. I'm killing them like way before they even touch the screen. Ooh, a Sacred Grove. Before we start, let's see what I have on my... Enchanted weapon quality does increase area of effect per 4% quality. Uh, it's corrupted, so I don't think I can put that enchant on there. Yeah, that sucks. Alright. Let's see. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Alright, reveals a random enchant that exchanges fossils, coal. I don't really need to do any crafting right now. I am working on another build, but that's gonna be a surprise for later. Exchange a unique, a bestiary, or a harbinger item for a related item. 10 random wild and primordial harvest outcomes. Or primal harvest outcomes. I'm not really interested in any of those. Enhance specialized currency a certain way when harvested. Yeah. Random unique. Oh, reveals a random unique item transformation effect when harvested. Okay, let's do that one. So that's some interesting stuff. So let's see what we got here. Change a unique into a random unique armor. That's actually really cool. We're gonna put that. Not all right. So let's see one of these crap uniques that I have. I kind of like Ambu's Charge. I should have identified all these. I don't think I have one of those in my unique tab. I don't have that in my unique tab either, come to think of it. Okay, let's put this in there. Craft. Oh, Flamesight Solaris Circlet. 260% increased energy shield, fire resistance, chance to scorch enemies, cannot inflict ignite. What is that? Scorch enemies. Scorch enemies have their elemental resistances lowered by up to 30% based on the fire damage of the hit for 4 seconds. This is interesting. 10% increased elemental damage per sextant affecting the area. That's interesting. I've never seen that one before, so that was worth it. Alright, let's go ahead and continue on with the map. So, I have a feeling that this would do exceptionally volatile power. A Val gem that's 20%. That's cool. I have a feeling that this would do really well in Delve. So we're actually going to take this into Delve and see how it performs. Because, you know, you just Cyclone and go. This may never qualify as a Fast AF build. I don't know if I'm allowed to say their names out loud. Like, the first rule of Fast AF is no one talks about Fast AF, right? So yeah, as you can see, like, this just, I mean, this eats monsters alive. Really, really, really strong. Oh, a crafting recipe. Fire damage, rank 3. Interesting. Do both of these go to the arena? Yeah, they both go to the arena. So let's go to the arena. Are they two separate arenas? Like, what's going on here? Alright, so here's our boss. Well, that was... You know, I'm sitting here talking about how terrible this is for single target DPS, and I absolutely demolish that boss. So, I mean, I feel good about that. I really do. We got another boss. Another unique encounter here. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Alright, that was rough. Did I not get the Atlas bonus for this? Sag. Maybe I have to... For some reason I didn't get the Atlas bonus. That's sad. Oh well. Is it because there's more than 50 monsters remaining? I think it might be. So, it does take a little bit of a cue from some of these shield charge. Heck yeah, let's another sacred. Oh, that's the same sacred. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Let's go ahead and take it to Delve and see how it performs in Delve. Before we do that, we're going to empty our inventory, except for our portal scroll here. Dump is full. I'm gonna need everything out of my inventory. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Very nice. Alright, let's go to the waypoint. And let's go to the mining cabinet. I'm gonna go to the lowest depth I possibly can, which right now is not very low. That's something tells me that's interesting, but we're gonna keep delving down. Let's go this way and pick up some azurite. Choose a destination. I did choose a destination. So delving with this build should feel amazing. And aside from the fact that I have zero lightning or zero resistance to the darkness, so the dark is going to kill me in like a second, it does feel nice. Alright, let's go ahead and do the encounter. Yeah, it's like zero difficulty. Super smooth. Suck up all this azurite. Pick up another portal scroll. All right, let's get some more azurite. Need to use all this azurite I'm picking up to increase my resistance to the darkness. Oh no, 70 chaos. Alright, I guess I need to take that trade. Oh, alright, calm down. One moment, please. Alright. Let's go ahead and hit this. Let's be a jukebox hero with Delve in our eyes. Well, yeah, you're gonna have to wait. Because I am getting Asperite. Alright. Let's go home. Turn to Cartographer's Hideout. Now, they wanted to buy my Maelstrom Lens Cobalt Jewel. Let's take a look at it. See if I mean, I've got it for sale. And dump. Okay. Yep. Invite to party. La-di-da-di-da-di, we invite to party. Trade? This is the part where you accept the trade request. You are wasting everyone's time. Okay, trade canceled. I guess we'll give them a second to get their affairs in order.
Goodbye.
Try this again. $70. All right, peace out. All right, let's go back to the mines. I don't know why I went to the Aspirants Plaza. That just seemed like the right thing to do. All right, let's upgrade the light radius. And all right, and let's more of that stuff we can hold, and let's go ahead and travel here. Now we're at depth not very low. Yeah, depth 41, monster level 69. So of course this is gonna be really easy. I really do need to work on my delving. Delving is probably not one of my favorite activities to do. So you guys will have to excuse my lack of depth, so to speak. It's just like running Blood Aqueduct, honestly. Alright, let's do this encounter. I really need to check my stash and see how much light I have. I don't have tons in standard. How many oils I meant. I wanna do some blighted maps. You know, get up with that chick, Sister Cassia. See what she got going on. You know what I'm saying? She, you know, looking mighty fine. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's get low. We're actually gonna go and use up all of our azurite, and then run some maps, get some more azurite, and we're gonna do some serious delving today. And I bet we could murder some heist with this too. By the way, I probably am the worst delver. As you can see, I have no flares, no dynamite, and no reason that bothers me. Does that make me the worst delver ever? Probably. But, I mean, at the end of the day, So, if you're just joining us, this is the Mahaxolotl Machination Steel Shield build. If you didn't catch my explanation of how it worked, I'd be happy to go over the mechanics with you guys again. Just let me know if you're new and actually paying attention. Right now, we're just using up all of our azurite and increasing the depth, our depth perception. Oh, guys, it just dawned on me. I completely forgot my little dude. I am so sorry. Hold on, let me load up my dude. My feet hurt. Alright, is my little dude gonna load? Oh, I can't do my little dude and do Path of Exile at the same time. That sucks. Alright, we'll put the little dude up later. I'm gonna have to connect with on my Path of Exile account outside of Steam so that I can get my little dude out. Which way are we going? We're going this way? Alright, let's go this way. Chest is locked. Alright, well, let's unlock it. Spinny, spinny to winny. We're all spinning and such. We going all round in circles. We gon' spin until we drop. We gon' drop until we spin. There's some really cool looking monsters here. I'll give them that. Like, the Delve has some interesting looking stuff. Alright, let's see what we got in this sealed lockbox. Oh my gosh, portal scrolls! I should pick more of this stuff up, but I'm just not that interested in it. Well, let's get the Jeweler's Orb. Where you gonna spin to win? Let's spinny. Oh, I'm getting all dizzy. Oh, everybody needs to just slow down. Getting ahead of my little excavation car. Oh, a dynamite cache. Free dynamite. Woo! I don't even really know how to use dynamite. Ooh, flares. Cool. Alright, guys. So now I have flares and dynamite. That makes me an experienced delver. There was something really cool over there, and I feel like now I can't get it. I'm scared of the dark. You know, one of these days, I'm going to be like one of those, you know, important YouTubers that everybody watches. Not, you know, Twitch streamers, YouTubers. I'm going to have, like, friends. Oh, Sacrifice at Dusk. And, like, people are going to love me, and they're going to think I'm awesome. And it's going to be so cool. But right now, nobody loves me. It's okay, though. I'm just really hurt right now. Alright. I'm going to take out my frustration on these monsters. You're all getting spinnied. Everybody spins. Ooh, another crafting recipe. That's cool. Link sockets. 5 link sockets. I haven't gotten one of those before. Obviously. I really need to go around and, like, collect all the crafting recipes that I don't have. That needs to be something I do on stream one time, you know? Oh, it seems my viewer count is getting even worse. I know what happens when I do this. Nothing noticeable. Hashtag Sag. So we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go over to the Azurite. Ooh, I cracked my neck. There are no mistakes. There's just happy accident. Like to buy my vitality. That's not for sale. I'm sorry if you were misled. It's not for sale. Once again, sorry if you were misled. I don't really care to do this. Can we just go here? Oh, there's stuff in here. What's the button for flares? There's probably cool stuff in there I could have gotten. Oh, we were gonna come this way anyway. Wait, what? 6, 7? Is that 6? Hidden treasure? A gilded Soleil? Oh, it's one of those. It's one of those like dumbbells. I don't know what the name of it is. But I got one. I think I already had like 7. Not one of the uniques I was looking for. This is not the unique you're looking for. This isn't the unique we're looking for. This isn't. I can't do a stormtrooper voice. Wait, I should go back, but I don't have any more flares. So sad. You know, I kind of can't wait until Delve gets difficult. Well, maybe I should be like one of those. Ooh, flares. Maybe I should be like one of those deep delvers. That'd be fun. How low can you go? Of course, those guys like I think the deepest delver, he goes like all day, every day, just nothing but delving, and then like mapping to like get more Azurite so he can delve more. That guy's a pimp. Sorry. Oh, wow. Please grab up these Viridian jewels. I think I got all the Azurite. Let's go here. You guys will have to excuse me. I did work all night. Pick up another crafting recipe though. Socket numbers 5 sockets. That's cool. Wonder where you pick up like the 6th link. I don't know where you get the crafting recipe, but I know the cost is like 1,500 orbs of fusing. I can't imagine how long that would take to acquire all that in a solo self-found environment. Ugh. I should have brewed myself some coffee. That should be it, right? Okay, more bats. I mean, bats, you don't have to be that serious about this. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at all that. Look at all those chickens! Get that, get that. Then I'll click that, and then I'll click here. Then we're gonna go. Can I just skip right to there? I am running dangerously low on Azurite here, so we're gonna have to run some maps with some Nico mods in it and get us some more. I meant sulfite, by the way. I don't care to run this encounter. I honestly really just don't. Is this the most powerful spinny to winny dude out there? I don't think so. Do we care about all that? Nope. Ooh, a Val outpost. Let's go there. I've never gone to a Val outpost before. Oh, I'm not going to have enough sulfite. Not cool, guys. You gonna let me carry on? Probably not. Nope. So let's go run some maps and pick up some more sulfite. So you get to 10, you can score on the solo ladder again. Alright. I don't really think I'm gonna go on the solo ladder. I did blow up a wall. Let's upgrade our resistance, and then we'll go to the hideout. We're going to run some maps with some Nico mods on them, so I can get some Azurite. First, we're gonna dump. Then we're gonna run some maps. I got a ton of atoll maps, so we're going to run all of them. I don't really care about adding anything to it because I'm really just picking up the volcanic sulfate, so it doesn't have to be anything pretty, it doesn't have to be really cool mods or anything. We're literally just running this little T16 map to get it done. I honestly don't even really care about the Sacred Grove right now. Oh my gosh, did he just say he doesn't care about the Sacred Grove? Sacrilege! Well, we have a mission here. I want to get to that Val outpost. You know, delving is one thing that I don't really have a lot of experience in this game, so I'm kind of excited to see something different. So I want to get to it. And the fastest way for me to get to it is to collect the sulfite deposits. And that's really all we needed. Let's go back. Um, let's upgrade our capacity. Oh, look at this. There's another one. So we got to go here first. Woo! Boy, I tell you what, I'm getting tired. I think I'm going to run this Val outpost, and then I'm probably going to go and get some sleep and maybe do some more streaming later. Later, I'm going to be working on another new build, testing it out, seeing how it goes. So you guys will want to stay tuned for that. Thus far, this build has performed quite admirably. It's not the fastest build ever. Not the best boss killer. It does okay. I don't know if this would be my first choice to run on this, Sirius or any of the elders. I think I ran one Conqueror with the build, and it was still early in leveling the gems and things like that, so it wasn't as good as it could have been. This is one of the few builds where I took the time to buy most of my gems. The ones that I needed to be like level 21, I bought all the level 21s on the market. The rest of the gems I got from zero, and I've been leveling them like I typically do. It's something that not a lot of people know is when I do a new build, I generally like to use all level 1 gems. Can I not get there? Why can't I get in there? There we go. Alright, so let's see how this goes. This is a brand new experience for me. Wait, what is that? Okay. I probably should go in some of these little side areas that I see. Drop a flare and, like, throw some dynamite at a wall. Like a true delver. Okay, the scenery has changed, so I take it we're actually in the Val outpost now. Yeah, okay. That was the case. So I take it I go into that Val Ruin chamber. I'm scared. Let's go. Oh! It's still dark. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not entirely sure I know how this works. Okay, I can't go this way either. Oh, I think I had to stand on that. Okay, that makes more sense now. Oop. Okay, so when that happens, I can step off of it. Before that happens... I have to deal with the dark. Okay, cool. I get it. Did I stand on it long enough? I did stand on it long enough. And I believe that's this whole Val side area, this whole Val outpost thing. Oh, hey, what's up, PTY? What's up, man? My day is going well. Happy Monday to you. I'm not nearly as good at that as Nav is, but, you know, doing my best. Are you still there, or did my lack of not noticing anybody in chat make you disappear? Alright, there you are, man. So, were you around for my explanation of this build? I don't know if you caught it or not, because I don't think anybody caught it. Nope. Alright, well, I mean, I'll give you a quick run through about it real quick. As soon as I'm done with this delve, we'll go to the hideout and talk about it. Then we'll alch up a T16 map, see what we can't do with it. Need to get some more Azurite anyway. Oh, I'm getting crafting recipes galore today. 4 link sockets. I don't ever actually delve, so I'm not Alright, I don't actually care to do this encounter. Let's go. No, wait, what am I doing? Okay, I'm doing the encounter. So, are you with me, PT? Are you with me, PTY? Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. I worked all night, and then I decided to come home and stream because I was really excited about this build. Give me a... Okay, cool. Alright, so let me go over this build with you real quick. So this was what we had talked about before, the Mahalakhal's Machination Steel Kite Shield build. So, long story short, is this shield basically takes all your energy shield, all your energy shield charges, all your regeneration, and then it applies it to your health, and then it does away with that because, you know, if you look on here, it says total life leech is doubled, maximum total life recovery per item from leech is doubled, or per second from leech is doubled. Life regeneration has no effect. So it takes all of the regen from your energy shield, puts it into your life, and then does away with all that. So that's, in a nutshell, what this does. But if we combine it with this armor right here, where it says nearby enemies have lightning resistance equal to yours, and then there's some really cool effects with that. I'm going to get to that. So the other thing that's important about this is it's a pain in the butt is what it is. It's a pain in the butt. All right, so 50% of non-chaos damage taken bypasses energy shield, but you gain 15% as maximum life as maximum energy shield. Then divine flesh, all damage taken bypasses energy shield. 50% of elemental damage is taken as chaos damage, and it increases your maximum chaos resistance by 5%. Those are the really important things, because what we're doing is we're going to completely do away with lightning damage that we take and turn it into chaos damage, but then we're going to, of course, put our chaos damage as high as we possibly can, since everything bypasses energy shield anyway. The energy shield is basically useless. Then, this is our main defensive layer is our armor and our block chance. So, because energy shield really has no effect, the 166 increased energy shield doesn't mean anything. The 166% increased armor is what we needed on this. But the other two important lines from this is deal no non-lightning damage, and nearby enemies has lightning resistance equal to yours. So basically, what I meant to accomplish by this build is to have as little lightning resistance as possible. And when I say as little as possible, I literally mean negative 170 lightning resistance. So because 50% of all elemental damage is converted to chaos damage, that means 50% of all the lightning damage we take is converted to chaos damage. And then yeah. But here's where it gets really cool, because at nearby enemies' lightning resistance is equal to mine. It means that their lightning resistance is also negative 170, which is crazy because it means that they're taking crap tons of lightning damage, and I don't deal any non-lightning damage anyway. So I put Mjolnir's Gavel on here because, of course, trigger a socketed lightning spell on hit, which is going to be Arc. So we're double casting Arc. We've got Arc in our 6-link setup here, and then we've got Arc in our 3-link setup here, and it's we've got Awaken added lightning damage and then Energy Leech support, which gives us more life regeneration because all of our energy shield regeneration is applied to our life pool. Then we've got then of course all the other gear is basically designed to either decrease our lightning resistance, which these two rings together give us another minus 50 to lightning resistance. And then, the rest of it is all increased chaos resistance and increased fire and cold resistance, which caps out our cold and lightning resistance, and it overcaps our chaos resistance because, and this is where the cool stuff happens, when we go on our passive tree. So we've got Born of Chaos, which increases our maximum chaos resistance to 3, plus it gives us, plus 21 to chaos res, plus 21 to chaos res, plus 15 to chaos res. And then, of course, most of the other jewels are designed to either, give us, the negative 20 to elemental resistance, negative 20 to elemental resistance. Then we've got more negative 20 to elemental resistance. So... And then we're affected by Herald of Wrath, which, of course, increases our lightning damage. And then we've got our Watcher's Eye here, which... Where is our Watcher's Eye? There it is. Boom. 60% increased lightning damage while affected by Wrath. So the next upgrade to this build I need to do is to get Arc damage on our helmet as an enchant. But so all of that together, what that does for us is it makes us do a lot of lightning damage, but then it lowers the resistance of all the other enemies around us so that they take a crap ton of increased lightning damage. So I'm gonna dump all this stuff real quick. Dumped. Alright, we're gonna load up an atoll map real quick. We're gonna stick that in there. We're gonna alch it. I don't even care. I'm not even gonna read it. Let's just go. Let's go. Activate. I really should have put Nico on there. I meant to put Nico on it. I was overly excited. You're gonna have to excuse me. There's actually someone for me to talk to on here, and that makes me feel good. So, alright. So let's go, boys. Well, boy. But yeah. So as you can see, it's crazy how much damage it puts out. Defeat waves of enemies. I don't even really care about this. We're just gonna do it just to show you an ultimatum. I mean, if I would have done this build at the beginning of Ultimatum, it would have been awesome. It was a pain in the butt. Literally, I had to recraft everything so it had no lightning resistance whatsoever on it, because any lightning resistance on any piece of my gear is going to decrease the amount of damage I do. So it's counterintuitive to have any lightning resistance at all on here. But then I had to put as much as I could into chaos resistance, because obviously, like, you know, I've got so much of it being converted into chaos damage that, you know, I needed all the chaos resistance I could get. I've got so much chaos resistance I could basically do the thing on here where it has the chaos cloud. I could do that and just stand in the chaos cloud and get no damage. So the hardest part of this build was all the crafting that was involved with it. That's cool. Retaliation charm. Huh. I'll have to check that out later. Oh, cool! I got a Prax ring. Conquest chainmail. I don't know if I have one of those or not. Probably. That's all I care to pick up here. So this is the build that I was challenged to do on the last stream. And thus far, of all my challenge builds, this one I think has gone the best. So far, the Lightning Tendril build needs a lot of work still. This one feels really nice. I still gotta work on the single target DPS a little bit, and I feel like I can really solve the single target if I get the arc enchantment from the Uber Lab. So that is gonna be the next thing I work on, because I don't know how much farther I can take this build with crafting or with gear. Of course, I'm level 95, so I can get 5 more levels on there, and I might be able to get a little bit more damage using the levels. But other than that, there isn't really a whole lot else to do. Yeah, like I said, I still got to work on the single target. I still got to work. I got to make bossing feel better, because right now bossing doesn't feel as good as it should or could. Oh, I looked away for 1 second and I got died. Honestly, most of what, like, okay, so because the Mazzacottl's Machination Shield, because nobody uses it, it was super cheap. Let's see. The Mjolnir's Gavel, I think I spent like 50 chaos on, and only because it has the Fortify on melee hit. This I crafted myself. This I just had laying in my inventory. This I had laying in my inventory. This I crafted, and this I crafted. I had one of these, and I bought another one. I think I spent like 3 chaos on this one, because it has so little, no, it was this one, because it has so little increased rarity, item rarity. Like, this one has like 32% increased rarity of items, and this one has like 11. So I spent like, so I mean, between the crafting and like what I already had, I didn't have to spend a lot. I would say you could probably get the same build going. Do I have Coastal Hideout? Yeah, I do. You could probably get the build going for around 15 to 20 exalts, and that's if you don't self-craft the items and you don't have the items already laying around. Probably the most expensive piece might be the armor and the boots. The boots are probably the most expensive piece of this, because, you know, you get the chance to gain onslaught on kill, and, you know, the cold and fire resistance is really high on those. And I think I have chaos resistance on it too. No, okay, not on this one. But I think the boots might be one of the more expensive pieces, and those will probably be 15 or 20x by themselves if you don't know how to craft them. Because like I said, I had to do like specific crafts to make it work. Like, I had to basically scour it and then like then alch it until I alched it, and then I used chaos orbs until I got just the 2 resistances that I wanted. And then it was just a pain in the butt. That's more talking than I've done all night. I really can't wait to show Nav this build. I'm kind of excited to see what he thinks of it. We're not gonna tell him that I completely failed on the boss the first time because I wasn't paying attention. I think I killed all the monsters now. Yeah. Well, PTY, thank you so much for joining me here at the tail end of the stream. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go and get a little bit of sleep. Okay, that's, you know, I swear for the longest time I thought that little dude was giving the finger. But it turns out he's giving the thumbs up. Well, hey, it's Monday, so there's no Nav stream until Wednesday. I will probably be back on. No, I won't be back on today. I have to go to work early today. I will be back on in the morning if you care to check out the stream again. I'm gonna vow this. Let's just for the heck of it. Zealotry has 19% increased aura effect. Cool. I might make a build out of this. Blind you inflict is reflected to you. Blind does not affect your light radius. Blind you inflict is reflected to you. Why would you want that? Blind enemies have their chance to hit halved. Alright, that's cool. Alright, dude. Thank you so much for joining me, and you have yourself a great day, man. Peace out, everybody.